you showing my messages?
Cuz. I said he gonna cuss me out if he found out. I said I ain't taking shit.
That's op behavior. Anyways, you want to fix your Wi-Fi or what's up before we start? I don't think it's me.
Hold on. Nah. I got the best service in the world now. My phone's $100 a month. I don't know what you are. My phone's $100 a month.
You think $100 a month for Wi-Fi is expensive?
No, I don't pay for Wi-Fi. I pay for unlimited 5G a month with my phone bill.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you got something bundled. You got internet bundled with your internet. Is what you're saying. You don't have specific Wi-Fi like most people. We got Wi-Fi and we got 5G on the iPhone. Damn, I was sending proof. Anywho's.
Yeah. Well, so how you been? I know last time I talked to you, you told me that you were going through like your own mental thing that you had going on. But how you been since then?
I'm good, bro. I mean, life is. God damn it, Jerome. Hold on a second. I'm doing like 10 at once.
Okay.
Let's see. Do we want to be brutally honest in this interview, or do we want to just act like?
No. Once you come on my podcast, no. Everybody else been honest, so I need you to be honest.
All right, I got you. Hey, Dad, you know what happened to my rap?
You gotta be honest.
Rap for the weed? I could have sworn I had a whole. It was on top of the. Where was I smoking at? It was out here. I was smoking. Y'all moved my shit though. It was right here when he was putting these things down. Hold on, I'm trying to find my weed so I can get into it with you. Oh, I found it.
Why every time I do an interview with somebody they smoke weed? Do I make them nervous?
Nah, it's not about you. It's about us. It calms us down.
They be nervous as fuck, and then when I get into the real questions, they be like, I never smoked a day in my life, so.
Oh, you're missing out. I'm gonna take these two, Sasha.
Okay. I want to smoke. I want to smoke one. I gotta smoke one day. Maybe on my 30th I'll smoke.
Appreciate it, man. It's just some TV shit. No, never. Just send me a reminder. I'm gonna send it right now, regardless. But. All right, brother. So back to your question, D. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life could be better. I mean, as of right now, life is great. From the last time that you spoke to me, and the last time, things were going on in my life. Like a lot of things are different now. Like I don't have cases looming over my head. I don't have shit going on with my building or nothing like that. I would say like I'm honestly in like a really, really good space. I think the only thing I've really just been dealing with is like a really, really bad breakup. Honestly, I think that's the only thing that's really been like fucking me up.
From don't tell me her name, Claudia, right?
Wow, you're good. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just been like bad and like toxic, and just like she says one thing about me and then I say one thing about her and she feels like she's right, and I don't know. Outside of that, like I'm chilling. I just don't like dealing with that drama. I don't like being hit up on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused. Everything for me is aligning, and a nigga tried to do the right thing and bring her up with me, but she on that bullshit. So
what really happened between you and Claudia? Give me specifics.
If you let her tell it, she'll say I cheated.
Okay.
But how you cheat on a bitch you dump? How you cheat on somebody that dumped you for dumb shit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I did cheat in the past. I fucked up like the beginning of the relationship. I definitely I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'll take accountability for that. But like afterwards, I did everything in my power to make her feel comfortable, secure, situated, share location, passcode. You know what I'm saying? Just doing everything while I continue to still do with like bullshit, bitch nagging, doing shit she shouldn't be doing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get into specifics, but there's just shit that was being done that I didn't fucking appreciate. So that when I'm back on my bullshit, now it's a problem. But you're not doing anything to make the situation better. And she just continues to be texting me bullshit, continues to just make it seem like it's me. Oh, but you're doing this, and that. Even if I am. She's like, oh, you turned your father's house into a whorehouse.
No, wait, hold on, because I'm gonna stop you right there, because Wait, I did my research. I always do my research. So, Liz said the same thing. So, Liz said the same thing. So, somebody lying.
No, I said that I did in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up. You know, I took accountability for that. But as far as like the whole whorehouse thing, right? As I was saying, if I did do that, how is that a problem when you dumped me and then I dumped you? And on top of that, you're not doing the thing that you're supposed to do to try to make the situation better or to make us get it don't make no sense to me. So she's going on saying that it's me, that I'm a liar, she's got all this proof, da 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 da. But proof of what, bitch? Like, why you left me and I left your ass? So what, how, where, who, what? Anyway, outside of that, life is great. Honestly.
Okay. So today I want to get to. Okay, wait. Before I even say it, right? Can I see your real name?
Yeah, go ahead.
So today I want to, and I'm sure everybody else wants to get to know Michael, right? I know people are like, who the hell is Michael? But but what were you doing before Love and Hip Hop? Like what was like? How was your life, and what was it like?
Okay, well, before Love and Hip Hop, life for me was kind of like, I won't say normal, but it wasn't what it is now. You know, like I was still, before I became like the Fresh Prince of South Beach, I was still trying to like figure my shit out. I was at Barry University on campus, like as an illegal student before I even became a legal student. Like I was just there, couch surfing, figuring out life, stealing laptops and iPhones to survive. Yeah, I was going to AT&T store, running out with phones and flipping them on campus. Yeah, bro, like I was really on some wild boy shit, just surviving, just because working at Hallmark for $6 an hour wasn't gonna cut it.
So wait, so you did have a 9-to-5?
At one point in my life, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't not wrong with a 9-to-5.
Nothing wrong with the 9-to-5. I'm just, when I was working the 9-to-5, it just wasn't it. You can't live off of $6.95, $7.15, $8.15.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
Yeah, I was running around campus just doing what I did, and I've always had this thing where I was defensive. I've always been defensive. So like one day they finally caught up with me, which is crazy. I don't even know how I wasn't a student, but I was in like the modeling program. I was like hanging out with the fraternities. I was in this event. I was in that, but I wasn't even a student. It was the craziest thing. So when they finally caught up with me, they said some shit to me like, yo, they're like, your kind will never be allowed here. And I was like, fuck do you mean my kind? So I made it a point to get accepted into Barry, and not only did I get accepted into Barry, I lived on campus. So I've always had this thing where I've been defensive and I've had to prove myself to people or prove, you know, who I am or prove my innocence or prove that I'm right, et cetera, et cetera. Like I've always had that in me.
So okay, so after you done the whole, you running out of AT&T with phones, right? And then and then you had the job before. Then Love and Hip Hop came right after that, right?
Well, Love and Hip Hop came after I became like the Fresh Prince of South Beach. Like I was really that nigga. Like people might say that I'm arrogant, or I don't feel like I am now, but back then, yeah, because I really was him. Like I was really Hemi Neutron, Hemi Butler, whatever you want to call me.
Right.
Love and Hip Hop took notice. They loved my storyline. They loved how I was, you know, bringing 250 girls to the club, but I had a girlfriend. They're like, how is this working?
Right.
And obviously they liked how I looked. So, you know, did my thing. I went on there, and I was supposed to be like the heartthrob of the show. Like they cast me to be like
Prince Charming.
Them black folks that watched that show was just like, who the fuck is this?
Right.
They wasn't fucking with me. They would have needed like a Caesar.
Because you weren't the typical black person.
I'm not the typical black.
Quote unquote.
You know, so they weren't eating it up. And so once, you know, VH1 started to kind of see what direction they were going in with me, they, you know, they did their thing. I'm already on TV. They've already invested in me. So why not just pivot that angle and do what they need to do to get their ratings? And it worked.
So I want to go to I was watching it yesterday. I want to go to the scene where you were you were laying on the couch and Liz walked in and she said, nah, get your ass up.
Well,
And you
Let me tell you
had,
about that thing.
and she threw your shit. Was that bleach or was that water, by
It
the
was
way?
bleach.
What was that?
It was bleach. It was bleach, but that wasn't my clothes because even though she was mad, Liz in real life would never do that to my shit.
You sure?
Positive. She know better. She'll pull a lot of crazy shit, but that's not one of them.
And how's your
But
relationship with Liz?
me and Liz are great friends. She's actually helping me look for an apartment right now.
Oh.
She's my realtor.
Oh,
Yeah.
Claudia don't like that.
Claudia actually doesn't give a fuck about my relationship with Liz. She actually knows, what it is. I'll say this: she's cool about some things and completely delusional and biased about others. But honestly, that chapter is basically closed. At this point, I don't even know if we're gonna be friends. Like, be cool. Like, I'm cool with all my exes. Like, anyone that I've actually legitimately dated, I'm cool with. I'm cool with Liz. I'm cool with Alex. I'm cool with Demi. Every woman I've ever dated and cared for, except for the bitch that put me in jail. It's fuck her forever.
We go we gonna get to that. So I watch Love and Hip Hop. I watch every season. I watch every single season. So the scene where you and Chaotic, how are you and Chaotic to this day? Like, I know there was a scene where you and Chaotic, you jumped over the damn car and almost got to him and passed security. So how is your relationship today with Chaotic?
Me and Chaotic are cool. I mean, I feel like we both have a mutual understanding of the fact that it was just TV, man. It was loving it. Now, had that happened on Zeus and we really got into it, shit might have ended differently. But Love and Hip Hop, respectfully, when it comes to violence, joke. Ain't shit gonna happen to you. There's too much security. But yeah, him and I, we're straight. When I see each other, we've seen each other like 10 times since then. Like on the water and random places in Miami at events, and we dab each other up and say what's up. Personally, I just attribute it to some TV shit because if you really pay attention to the scene, even what I said wasn't crazy. He just, took a moment. What I said verbatim was, imagine if I said I would blank, blank, blank your sister. He said, you do what to my sister?
Right.
Yeah, so it was like, huh? And if you see me, I'm looking dumbfounded with my little braids in my head, like, what? Nigga, you the one who said you'd fuck my bitch. How you mad?
Yikes, 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 yikes. So how's your relationship with Bobby?
Bobby's my dog. I can't say that Bobby's my bestie, like how we were when we were in Love and Hip Hop. But that's my boy. We're still cool. Like he helps me out when he can. To be honest with you, Bobby's one of the reasons that I'm really cool with like Zeus. Like I got on or whatever. I can't say that he's the reason that I'm on, but the reason that they fuck with me outside of Zeus and outside of like filming the show, I would say is because of Bobby. So shout out to him. But that's my dog.
So do you say? Wait. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said, but no, that's my dog. We're cool. I mean, Bobby's still Bobby. You know what I'm saying? And now that he's an icon, technically, because if you think about it, Bobby's an icon. He's a gay icon. How many gay niggas you know?
I feel like Saucy.
Yes, Saucy's an icon too because he broke through.
Right.
He broke through. He got a hit. You know what I'm saying? He got hit.
Plural.
Bobby broke through too because like who else? I mean, this nigga dressed up and said "Make America Gay Again" at the VMAs. He has his own gay dating television show. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be a streaming service or not, that's legit.
Well, that's the wave. Well, that's the wave right now. Streaming services are the wave right now. Nobody watches regular television anymore. So,
yeah, I fuck with Bobby. I do believe that. Not that he's let things get to his head, because as he should, he's lit, so he shouldn't carry himself the same way. But I definitely do believe that Bobby's in a place now where, like, he talks to certain people certain kind of ways, depending on who they are. And he may not see it, and he may not admit to it, but I tell him he does it with me all the time. I tell Bobby all the time, like, yo, bro, you speak to me like I'm less than, or like I'm beneath you. And he's like, oh, Prince, you just being sensitive. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He does that shit that he does. But
right.
He don't ever try to, like, hear me. I be trying to, like, just talk to him normal, and he'll be trying to hear me. But we're cool. I just feel like there's might be like tiny underlying issues that need to be like addressed and spoken on, and he don't want to. I'm trying to get the Zeus to do the conversation with me and Bobby. I think it'll do way better than him and Roland Ray.
I don't know, cause I mean that scene. I watched that scene with you and Bobby. where you met. Let me tell you, right? No, let me just admit something. I think out of a lot of cast members, you make your way off this close past security. Every time you be like so close past security, I say, damn, move the
I'm
fuck out the
strong
way,
and
security.
fast.
Yes. I don't know how. You move fast as fuck. Like security ain't got shit on you.
I'm way too quick. I just be chilling.
So to see what you and Bobby, why were you mad at Bobby in that scene on Love and Hip Hop?
I was mad at Bobby that scene on Love and Hip Hop because, one, I walked to the studio and he said the studio is for real artists. Like, bitch, what hit do you have? You know, I was mad as fuck. Like, you trying me now? Like, nigga, we're in the same boat.
Right.
We're in the same platform. And if anything, I came on to Love and Hip Hop more lit than him. Like, I was the Fresh Prince of South Beach. Everybody knew who I was. If anything, I kind of like took a back seat to Bobby and his antics because there's just things that I just won't do for TV. And this is also what makes Bobby so great. Like, he's a phenomenal. He is a reality TV star, and not to put him in a box, you know. Like, he's an actor, he's a musician, he's talented, but he knows how to turn it on and off. And we've had conversations. Like, he's to the point in his career now where it's just like, you can't get mad about certain shit. You just got to know, like, this is TV. You got to make a da-da-da-da-da. So that's why I don't get pressed like a panini like I used to about certain things because, like, I get it. You just do what they got to do. I just hate that. I think what I just hate is that not some of Bobby's success is attributed to, it was at my, like, it was not because of me, but, like,
it was at your expense?
It was at my expense.
Right.
His ascension was somewhat at my expense, like, because he took moments on television, and those moments were perpetuated, and the fans and television and producers took that and ran with certain shit. Like, he perpetuated that stigma and that narrative that was out there of me by doing certain things, arguing with me when I'm talking to bitches, sending Liz, you know, pictures of me and girls, me and Mariah Lynn hanging out and shit like that. Like, that all plays into making people believe, like, okay, well, he must like this nigga. They must have something going on if he's doing shit like this, when in reality, he was just doing that shit for shits and giggles. Like, people swear Bobby was in love with me at one point or liked me. Like, it's not to say he wasn't attracted to me. I'm very attractive.
Right.
Bobby didn't like me like that. Bobby just knew what the fuck. He did what he needed to do. And, you know, I can't be mad at him for it. Do I wish my career would have turned out a little bit different? For sure. Do I wish I would have had a dating show? For sure. But you live and you learn.
And since you touched on you said you're attractive, right? Now, before you even speak, I got something to say, right? If somebody tell you their sexuality and then you go and ask or do something crazy, stop. No. You don't get mad at the reaction, right? Mind your fuck ass business. Because he already told you once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. I don't know how many. I lost count. The man told you he's not gay, bisexual, whatever you want to call it. Am I right? And I want you to speak on it because I'm tired of seeing it. People question your sexuality every day, and it's like, mind y'all fuck ass business. Nobody.
Well, I think at this point, I think they think it's still my Achilles heel, so they do it to kind of fuck with me, but they don't fuck with me. If anything, I be bored. There's a lot of times I just be sitting around not doing shit, so I just go and I'll search my name up on Twitter and just go talk to everyone, the positive and the negative. The people that are questioning it now, I think, are people who don't know of me from the other show, and the people who do know of me from the other show are still like, oh yeah, he needs to come out. He's been gay since Love and Hip Hop. I think they're just trolls. I think people I'm saying, like, people know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just tired, but it's so tired. Then they be like, oh, Prince, you shouldn't be disrespectful, and you always and you trying to clickbait and use us for your OnlyFans money. No, this is what y'all want. They want you to troll.
I ain't putting no guns in nobody's head. Before, I used to let it bully me into depression. So now that I'm having fun with it, it's a problem. Now I'm queer baiting, and I'm doing all this shit. Well, fuck it, I'm a queer baiter.
And put paid in front of it.
Hey, queer baiter. So that. And I'm gonna keep on, and while they keep on keeping on what the fuck they doing.
And somebody commented, and I don't know if you saw my comment in the post that the blog posted, and I think his name was Bruce, right? He said that he inboxed you, and then he said that you blatantly, he was very respectful, that you blatantly call him a faggot, and that you blatantly disrespect everybody in the LGBT, or like you don't like, you just come off as an
Can we share
asshole.
our screen while we do this dual live thing or no?
I think you got a screenshot, and then you gotta
Nah,
you have to
fine.
screenshot.
Guess what? I got two phones. Watch
Okay,
this.
but
Watch this. Where's Bruce yet? Where's Brucey? Let's give him a little bit of clout.
because I know
Bruce,
Bruce
Bruce
from
took
ATL.
best photographer in the world. So let's now I had made a post saying that I was looking for a videographer.
Right.
And he tagged me, and I simply said, I'll show you. I simply said, I think you missed the part that said videographer. So he said, I think you missed the part you failed to realize I'm a videographer, but do you? That was his response to me saying, I think you missed the part, the da-da-da. So I said, with absolutely no videos on your page, and up until that point, he had no videos on his page. He then goes to say, you good, love, I'm not interested. I said, clout chase, and laugh at myself. Please unfollow me. Learn to read, baby. My page says videography. Look at my website. Learn to showcase your skills. Messy homosexual that just wants Prince dick. Fucking thirst bucket. So, and then we proceeded to go back and forth. So, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. All I said to him was, like, I'm looking for a videographer. And then he started being extra, the whole nail painting, do you? And I was just like, okay, but you have nothing on your page. He goes, you good, love. Like, I'm a bitch. You good, love. I'm not interested. All right, cloud chasing. Laugh myself. Please unfollow me. Learn to read, baby. My page says da-da-da-da. And so that's when I snapped on his ass.
Why do people always get mad when you start snapping? And then they get mad, oh, wait, what are you supposed to do? Just sit there and say, oh, and just take it and say, okay? Like, what the fuck do they want you to do?
I'll say this. I can be abrasive. I can be rude, especially via messages, because like I'm quick. I'm like fuck the fluff. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. I'm gonna get straight to
Right.
it. Like when people are just like, hey, what's up? How are you? Like, you don't gotta check on me. What do you want? I know you want something. You're hitting me because you want something. And it's not like in a bad way. I just know that I provide a certain service. And I know that if we don't speak every day or on a weekly basis, I know that you're more than likely hitting me up for something like that, or you want something, or you need something. And people get offended by that, and it's just like, my bad. I just want to get to the point. Like, it's not that I don't care, but like, why do we need to have small talk? You know? So people take it as me being rude, and they get in their feelings. But he just pissed me off. His entire energy I just wasn't fucking with it. And so, like, you know, he just keeps going, and you know, blah 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 blah.
So what do you have to say to the people that, like, what's the last thing you got to say to people that accuse you of being gay? After you then said you're not gay for the 100 quadrillion book.
I don't give a fuck what they think. Listen, we are living in the gayest times ever, right? And people say what about me? They say that I use the community for coins and blah 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 blah, right? So if that was really true, and I was a clout chaser, like they say, and I'm this and I'm that, wouldn't I come out and use that to my benefit
And get a
bigger bag? Maybe get my own show. Shit, maybe get offered some things. People are like, oh my god, we want to, you know, they want to be there for you, right? Wouldn't I use that? And the times that we're in, girls are still fucking niggas that's gay. They don't give a fuck. So
that, oh, that's a trigger right there.
I know plenty of girls that still not like that. They don't know. They know the niggas.
I know,
and they don't give a fuck. I've had plenty of girls ask me like, "Yo, are you bi?" I don't care. I fucked bi men before. I just want to know. I'd be like, "Oh, we're living in different times." So I don't know. I'm just very, 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 very comfortable with who I am. You know what I'm saying? And whenever anyone gets out of pocket, I check them. I do what they got to do. And like, I don't know, bro. I've been famous for now what? Whether I'm a F-list celebrity, D-list celebrity, I've been famous for like, what, 6 years, 7 years? Where's the niggas? Where's the screenshots? I done got caught cheating so many times. So many times. I ain't get caught fucking with a nigga. There's no
Show the
pictures.
receipts.
There's
Show the
no
receipts.
pictures, screenshots, recordings, video, a person, nothing. But I'm so gay because I walk and talk and I'm zesty and I snap and I'm sassy. Like, bitch, kiss my ass.
But you still fucking bitches. But you still fucking people's favorite artist probably. Little do we know.
Little do we know. Anywho's. So
But
yeah, I don't really care anymore, bro. At this point, it's just like I'm grown. I'm 33. Like I could give two fucks what anybody has to say. And the day that I have a child, don't let me have a daughter. I'm doing everything with that bitch. She want me to do ballet, I'm doing ballet. She want me prancing around the house in a tutu, I'm prancing around the house in a tutu, having a tea party with her. They're gonna really think. So, I'm me, and I'm gonna do what makes me happy.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You know what you should do? You should start selling like gay t-shirts or gay items. I bet you you'll sell out. Bet you you'll sell out.
Nah, because I don't want them to really. If I did some shit like that, it would really be to just troll, and I donate all of it to like some kind of LGBTQ charity foundation. But no, like if I'm gonna come out with something, I want people to spend their money on some shit that's like, worthwhile. That's why I don't really have shit yet because I'm just working on stuff. Like I don't want to come out with like rinky dinky T-shirts with like stupid ass slogans. I did that on Love and Hip Hop. It ain't go. I want to come out with some quality shit that people actually like and want to wear or want to use, or you know what I'm saying. I want to provide a service that people actually like enjoy. Like I want to create music that people actually listen to. Like I'm not on that funny weird shit. Like I'm grown. I'm trying to build. That's all I'm on. I'm not on fucking bitches. I'm not on like bullshit. I'm not on like quick bag chases. I want to build something that's lasting in all areas of my life. Businesses, relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be great.
Hey, I'm with you when you're right. Now, my next topic is, I will say, I think we talked about it before, but I can't remember. Now, how's your situation or how's your case with Tory Lanez?
That shit been done, bro. I have no issue with Tory. I don't know what the fuck came up in the vlogs or why the fuck it came up afterwards. I have shit
Right,
to do with
right,
that.
right.
I have nothing to do with that. But me and Tory are cool, bro. Like, I am. Tory paid me. We had our conversation, and that was it. He paid me outside of the court. Him and I settled personally together.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped my lawsuit, so I don't know what the fuck is out there. But Tory and I are good.
No issues, no animosity, no beef, nothing.
No issues, no animosity, no beef on my end. Now, obviously, he's just sitting in a cage, and the last thing he heard was Prince is saying this, and snap. But I've done like a couple interviews,
Mm-hmm.
and I spoke to Davo in the club like 2 weeks ago, and got shit to do with that. Him and I are cool. He paid me in cash, in person. I met up with him at the studio. Yeah, I met him. It was me and my best friend, Chip.
Mm-hmm.
We went to his studio. We met up. He paid me cash, and that was it. It was done. We're done. We're cool. We shook hands, and that was that.
Damn. Well, look at
And
that. Now,
it wasn't no amount that would have made him want to have animosity towards me afterwards. It was just like, it wasn't even crazy. It was just like, thank you for doing what you said you was going to do 3 years ago.
damn.
And people,
Now,
I called the cops. I just want to clarify. People think I like went to the cops or something. I didn't go to the cops. I never called the cops on Tory. I never tried to put Tory in jail. I tried to fight Tory. I went as far as making a post, calling him out, posting videos of me and him, and tagging Triller and saying, let's fight for money.
mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
remember that. I
it was
remember
even a
that.
highlight. It was even a highlight on my page. And then him and I met, spoke, squashed all the bullshit, paid me, and it was cool. I never called the cops on this man, ever. Never filed a police report, ever. Look it up. I sued because weeks passed by and I was still walking around with a tooth hanging out my mouth while he was flying first class and fucking bitches. So yeah, I was upset, so I sued. What was I gonna do? Hit him and get jumped again? Or shot?
Or worse. Mm. Now, some people don't know, right? And I want to know. I personally want to know the story. So your friend. So when you went through this case with the girl, right? Your friend was messing around with the girl that put you through what she put you through.
Yeah. So my ex best friend Caesar's like fucking thirst bucket. He gotta fuck every bitch in the world. Like he has to. He just fucking has to. That's the reason why our friendship ended, because he kept trying to fuck bitches I was fucking on. Like, it's annoying, nigga. Every bitch in the world wants to fuck you already. Like, chill. So
Mm-hmm.
I caught this case. Even when I was dating her, I would catch her in his likes and shit like that. Caught this case. Now I was thinking, like, out of respect for the friendship that we had and everything that we went through,
Mm-hmm.
you know, bygones will be bygones. You know, you'd come and help me out of the love that we had for one another. My father still sees him to this day, and they speak. Him and I don't, but they would speak. You know what I'm saying? His mother loved me. He didn't help at all. He actually told somebody I wouldn't be able to afford him, right? Um,
Yikes.
2 years later, I end up beating the case. I get found not guilty. He takes her to some charity event for African American youth.
Mm-hmm.
The, the woman that put me in jail and lied on the stand. I got found not guilty. Asked you for help with this case, and he took her to that. He's fucking slime. I'll spit in that nigga's face. I swear to God. And Caesar don't want no smoke with me. He knows I'll be his big fucking monkey
I'm
looking.
sorry. He got to get touched. You got
He's a
to get
lawyer
touched.
though. He's a lawyer, so to be quite honest with you, he could fuck me up in other ways. So I have to be careful. I gotta chill, honestly. And he's a really good one. So I can't really be. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I can do is stop him from coming to my world. Make sure that he don't have fun in my world and get into the places that I'm at. But in reality, he's in the political world, and that's really where the power is. So only thing I can really do is talk my shit. But if it ever really came down to it, he knows what time it is with me.
Now, is it true that you Mona had ring. Nah! Did Mona give you a ring? Said, come over here?
Oh, you mean after Zeus?
Yes.
No. I thought you was talking about something else. No, I haven't spoken to Mona in years since
Mm-hmm.
my departure from Love and Hip Hop. But it's actually interesting enough. The person
Mm-hmm.
who I, was, you know the name I kept throwing around that was like, I was like, this is the person that sexually harassed me.
Yes.
He's actually the person who got me to do the Love and Hip Hop special that's going to be coming out. So I can't see and say I'm going to be on season 6. That's very
Far-fetched.
far, and that's a reach. But he made sure that I was part of the special, and I'm extremely appreciative of that. Him and I have actually had a conversation about everything, because it obviously got back to him because I started tagging his ass in like posts.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he gave me the vindication that I needed. He apologized for whatever comments that he may or may not have made that was inappropriate. He stated that he didn't remember making those comments, but if he did, he apologized for
Right.
it. And me as a grown man, I can't sit here and definitively say, yes, he is the reason that I wasn't on anymore and it was because of this, because I don't have that proof. It's just, if it quacks like a duck, looks like a duck, and walks like a duck, I'm gonna assume it is.
Flat.
But
Right.
I'm grown enough to say that, it could have been something else. Although I would have had the latest storyline of that season, the contracts that we signed is that we can get cut for any reason without any kind of like cause. So, but I would have had the little storyline for season 3 had I been on season 3. Because remember, I got jumped by Tori, me and Liz broke up, me and Mark fell out, Ken Jones signed me to a fake record label. My shit was lit.
Wait, so okay, so my question, so were you ever this is like strictly for me. Were you ever talking to Chloe?
Chloe who? Oh, fucking the VH8, the VH1 song. Yeah, we ended up kind of getting into like a situation shit, and that's why we ended up having to like not work. That's why if you listen to the songs, like after the VMAs, you scream your name because I blew your brains out, and now shit has changed and it's a shame. So who's to blame? A temporary feeling caused a permanent decision. Yeah, people don't be getting the artistry though.
Because I heard Chloe, I said, ooh, Chloe.
Yeah.
Saying it twice makes a difference, right?
Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, no, we just ended up caring for each other, and And
Mm.
you don't mix business with pleasure. There's a reason they say that.
So were you ever talking to Kehlani before?
That caught me off guard. We texted. We were cool. I'll say this because I don't need nobody coming to
I'm
this house.
good now.
I was under a different. I'll say maybe I was under a different impression than she was. You know what I'm saying? But I still have our messages to this day, and anyone who would see them would have been under the same impression that I was under. But we were cool. We were cool. We were friends. You know, I was attracted to her. She's obviously very fucking beautiful. I went on tour with her, you know, for like a week, and that shit was cool. And you know, that was that. Then all that other bullshit happened afterwards. Like,
but did you? Did you?
nah,
Stop that! Stop lying!
nah,
Stop
nah.
lying! Stop lying! You
No,
lying!
sir, Kehlani and I never had sexual relations with that woman. There was nothing like that. I was extremely attracted to her. I had a super
Put that on your dog. Put that on your dog.
I put it on my dog. Which one though? Which one though? There's one that my ex got. Two of my exes got one. There's one I got.
All right,
No, I'm
bet.
joking. I'm joking. No, in all seriousness, no. Kehlani and I never had any sexual relations. I had the biggest fucking crush on her, and I was like, "There's no way in hell this girl is gonna give me a shot." But I mean, weird shit ended up happening. It sucks because I really enjoyed the time that I spent with Kehlani. I had a lot of fun with her. She was a super, super fucking dope person. Um, Bullshit ended up transpiring, and my name got dragged into something that shouldn't have been dragged into, and she cut me off and just stopped fucking with me. And I had nothing to do with it, you know. And if there are any other reasons, I don't know, but I had nothing to do with it. I never spread any rumors that her and I were talking. I never, you know, gave any information to Jason Lee because something happened with Jason Lee and her brother and her, and my name got put into it, and it was none of that stuff. It was none of that. I don't know, but she just literally like night and day with me. So it sucks because I miss her. She's cool as fuck. She was fucking dope. She showed me, you know what I'm saying, like a different like side of things.
Yeah, I think you lying. I don't
Nah,
know.
I never lie on my dick. I ain't fucking lying.
Okay, good.
I mean, I'll be honest with you too, though. If I did fuck her, I wouldn't come on Instagram live and say that I fucked her. But you know, I
Well,
would say that I would
next
have said that
question.
I'd have kept it 100, and been like, yeah, we had a relationship. You know what I'm saying? And what happened. But nah, her and I never had any sexual relations. She's fine as fuck though.
Yeah, yeah. I know she's dating a girl right now. Yeah. So when you went to moving past love and hip hop,
Yep.
right? What happened before we even touch on Zeus? What happened between that time frame? Like what were you doing?
I was going through it.
What happened?
Nigga, what didn't happen? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole situation with Tori. Fucking, I got arrested one night, like around COVID, and I had like Adderall on me. Fucking, I got arrested for like disorderly conduct or disturbing the peace or some shit like that. Then I caught the DV cases 2 years in a row, and yeah, like I just went through it. Work was like fucking slow. I was depressed. I wasn't on loving hip hop. I was bitter. I was angry. I lost my friendship with Caesar. I left Varsity, the promotion company that I was with. I felt like they were trying me. I was getting into fights with every fucking body. I was like fist fights, like niggas don't even know about this, but I was getting into fights all the time. I got banned from like Mr. fucking Jones. I went through so much shit, bro. Like it could make me cry right now. Like I went through so much shit. Like I was just fucking bitter, dog. I was angry as
I'm
fuck.
gonna be honest, I thought you were good. I mean, you're not on TV, but I thought you were good. I thought because you had the club promotion stuff going on. That's why I assumed.
You know, like there was a time period. COVID was amazing. You know, I was making like $65,000 a fucking month on OnlyFans. Like COVID was amazing. Me and the bitch that put me in jail were living it up. We were on a yacht every fucking week, buying diamonds. Had nowhere to go. shop,
Right.
and you know, we were living like great and shit. But I was still depressed on the inside. Like I didn't have my friends. I didn't have the people that I came up with. Like I wanted to like celebrate making 65,000 a month with fucking Caesar and Greece. You know what I'm saying? With Jordan. With like I wanted to celebrate it with my fucking friends. Ben, you know, Ben the Don. Like these were my niggas, and it was just like, yeah, I had my girl at the time. I had like my cousin was living with me. I had all that money and shit was cool, but you know, it wasn't great. I was still angry. I was still depressed. Like I still felt like I should have been on Love and Hip Hop. Even though I was making all that money, I knew them niggas weren't making the money that I was fucking making. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, of course they weren't.
I was still just mad as fuck, and it's like I didn't have the relationships that I was supposed to have. And then when the OnlyFans money dwindled, you know what I'm saying? It just went back to the same anger and depression. Then I had to go back to the club, and I was a little bit embarrassed after like living the lifestyle of like a fucking client. Um, and just not being the same, just not being the same Fresh Prince of South Beach, just not being able to like get the tens and the nines to be out with me, and I'm hanging out with the fucking sixes and sevens, you know what I'm saying? And like just and not to say when I say that, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but obviously in Miami it's different out here.
Right.
You know, how things it's just completely fucking different. And it just hurt me. It was just like fuck. And then all the relationships with all the bad, beautiful women I did have, they had soured because I either cussed their asses out because I heard some bullshit about them, either spreading the bullshit rumors about Trey or saying that I was gay, or I didn't fuck them and we fell out somehow, or I cussed their ass out for some reason because I was just fucking acting crazy and manic and just depressed and snapping on everyone about everything. So I had like a lot of sour relationships, and you know the 6 degrees of separation. You snap on one bitch, she gonna tell her 6 homegirls. Now they all looking at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then the bad bitches that I do get to come out and fuck with me, they want to fuck with me. They don't want to just me be their promoter because they know Purple or they know Ecom or they know Fresh. You know what I'm saying? So it just was to a point where just like fuck, and then I'm in these relationships with these women where it's a fucking problem that I have to talk to women and get girls' number when they got in the relationship with me, knowing that it's my
Knowing
fucking
your lifestyle.
and one was a stripper, one was a bottle girl. You gotta talk to niggas. Niggas throwing money on you and grabbing your titties, but it's an issue that I'm in the club. So it's like it was just a fucking lot. And the way that I be acting out when I get mad is I run to other women, and that causes a fucking problem. And it was just, I just went through so much shit. And then the fucking cases happened. I swear to God, I was going to kill myself. I swear to God, I was going to kill myself. I couldn't figure out a way to do it painlessly. And then when I did figure out a way to do it painless, what I thought might have been painlessly, pills, I was just like, man, I'm going to be a fucking waste. I'm a waste. I'm going to be a waste man. Like, look at me. I'm supposed to be something. I'm smart. I'm educated. I'm articulate. I'm fucking talented. I'm funny. Like, people would kill to have my height, to look like me, and have my personality, be in a position that I'm in. I'm going to go and fucking kill myself. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it was lost. It's like, dog, like, I have to make it. My father's old. Like, my sisters ain't doing shit with their life. There's no one's going to take care of this nigga. This nigga's a dog. He not married. He don't got no woman to sit here and take care of his ass into old age. So, you know, I got to figure it out. I got to
Yes.
figure it out. And it was just, like, fucking stressful. And then I guess you have to go through the rainy weather to get to the sunshine because, like, you know, I knew that I didn't do what I was being accused of because I don't beat bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my MO. And that's not a habit that you pick up at fucking 33 years old unless, like, you just become an alcoholic or into hardcore drugs, neither of which I do. I don't drink. Hardly ever. And if I take a shot with you, you better keep your eye on me because I might be spitting it into the chaser. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking pot drug. So, you know, like, if that was the case, there would have been a bitch at 22, 24, 26. That Liz. When these allegations came out, Liz was just like, what? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm rude as fuck. I will, like, if you see me cuss somebody out, somebody might want to beat my ass because I would talk to you like you ain't shit.
No. Oh, I know. I know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's one thing about you. You can really just get somebody mad at the words you say. Like, you make somebody want to get up and be like, I'm pulling up on you. Like, the words you say, I'll be like, this, yeah, he
But
comes
I'm
with
not
that.
punching no bitch in her mouth. And when I say bitch, I don't mean to be disrespectful. I call
Right,
myself
right.
a bitch is hungry. I'm not punching no woman in her mouth. I'm not body slamming. I'm not kicking nobody in their rib cage. Like, I'm a big man. I'm a big man. When Chris Brown beat up Rihanna, you saw a battered woman.
Right.
Show me one. Anyways,
Yikes.
so, you know, I knew that I kind of knew. I ain't gonna even say in front of you. I hoped that I was gonna get through it. I knew the second one was complete bullshit and fabricated. I wasn't even worried about that, but I still had to pay a lawyer a lot of fucking money to get to handle that and go to all these places and get the camera footage and show that it was bullshit. The first one worried the fuck out of me because I went through 2 trials. My first trial was a mistrial because the jury was hung. I was like, the jury was hung. So 3 people actually believe this bitch? Like, what? Like, and that scared me. So I was like, damn, I was this close to like going to jail. Like, they remand me into custody and take me in. I'm just like, what? So like, even though I knew, and like, even though the second trial, we were a lot more prepared. We had a lot more things. We got, one thing about that is now that there's a second time, there's a transcript of everything that you said, and your story has to be completely consistent if you're telling the truth. So she fucked up a lot of times. The story wasn't the same. And we had a lot of time to gather evidence and put, more dossier. And I was kind of like, hold up, this doesn't add up and da-da-da-da. So, but it was kind of like, I wasn't completely like 100% like, yeah, I got this. So, when I got found not guilty, like, I fucking cried and like literally instantly everything like went good. And I don't know if it was like God trying to like humble me again, because I feel like I've been through this in my life. I feel like there was a point where I've lost everything in my life before. Lost my car, lost my girlfriend, lost my job, got kicked out, was homeless. And I was like damn near at the same fucking point. Like people don't know, but I was going through it. Like, my building was trying to evict me because I got a second domestic violence charge. It was hard like keeping up to pay rent at fucking $3,500 a month building, plus my car note, which was like $900 a month. Insurance was like $600 a month. With everything going on, having to shell out like $50,000 to the lawyer. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy, and like I didn't know what the fuck to do. Like, when I tell you some of the things that I considered, you wouldn't even believe me. You wouldn't even believe me. Like, the shit that kind of crossed my mind to try to get myself out this rut. And everything instantly turned good. I got picked for Bad Boys, got a fat ass check from them.
One thing about Zeus, one thing about Lemmy, they gonna cut the check. They gonna cut the check over there.
Let me pay on time. And yeah, it was a nice fat check. That helped so much. Got a Fashion Nova deal. Brands just started hitting me up. Like, things were working. Then I came back from the show and like everything started clicking. Like, the club was clicking. Like, Zeus came to the club, like came to Miami like 2 or 3 times and blew a bag with me, like kind of like rolled me back up. I had people looking like, oh shit, Prince still got it. And then after that, I had other clients. Like, I've just been booking. And like, I went from like having like negative $1,500 in my bank account, all my credit cards maxed out, my $25,000 credit card, my $10,000 credit card, my $5,000 credit card maxed out, dog. There was a point where I couldn't afford to feed myself. All my shit maxed out to all my credit cards are paid off. And this isn't a lot of money, but I have like 50,000 saved up, still have more money coming in. But it's just like 9 months ago, I was completely fucking broke, dog. Couldn't pay my shit. I had to sell some of my shoes, like my favorite shoe. Like, I love my shit. I almost had to sell my.
What were you doing to support yourself? What were you doing to pay rent every month?
Bitch, rent ain't get paid. I said, fuck this motherfucking rent. I said, fuck the rent. For a couple of reasons, though. There was shit going on in my building. There was like a nasty infestation I didn't take care of. And at the same time, I was dealing with a court case that I shouldn't have been dealing with and paid out money that I shouldn't have had to pay because they didn't do their fucking job. I don't live in the hood and I don't live in a house. I live in a luxury condo in Brickell where you need a fob to come upstairs and a security desk where they talk to you, they take a fucking picture of you, and they call you and let you up. But she somehow bypassed all that, came upstairs, kicked my fucking door down, whooped my ass, and I go to jail. So I sued their ass. And they agreed to not evict me and just say fuck what I owed, which was about how much I paid the lawyer, because I said fuck this rent for like 9 months. I was like, fuck that rent. It ain't getting paid.
It's chestnut checkers.
And it all literally fucking worked out. Like, thank the Lord, and I'm extremely appreciative and humble and grateful, because it could have been bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, like, I'm nowhere near rich, but like, I'm comfortable. Like, I'm chilling. Like, I'm looking for a new condo right now. I'm gonna, like, it's looking like I'm moving back to Brickell or Edgewater. And it's just great. I'm just trying to be appreciative and thankful, and just continue to stay
Hmm.
grateful, because in an instant it could all be gone. And like, I may never be back on TV again. Love and Hip Hop may not call me. Zeus may not want me for season 3, because I damn sure wasn't on there just fighting for no reason. And so this might be my last 15 minutes, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna squeeze every last drop. I'm not gonna go out there and do like cloud chase and shit, but I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm gonna enjoy the bookings. I'm gonna do the content. I'm gonna, do what I can to get the most out of this moment, and then just try to continue to build, because that's
Yeah.